Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning of Holy Week, Holy Monday as it's known. And this week, every morning, I'm going to be offering a very short reflection to help us engage with Jesus' story on the road from Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday. I have Mia currently crawling around my feet as we speak. Do you want to come up and say hello? No, you don't. You're happy scoffing your face with a biscuit. Okay, well, each day I'm going to invite you to have an object to hand to help you with this time of reflection. I said today to have a bin bag, a black bag, ready. Tomorrow you're going to need some perfume or some aftershave, something that smells nice, ready to hand. And each day I'm also going to offer maybe a song, a worship song, or a picture, a painting to help us to engage with Jesus' story. So today we're focusing upon a scene which is recorded in all of the Gospels. I'm going to be looking at it from Mark's Gospel, and it's Mark chapter 11, verses 15 to 19. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can look that up in your Bibles. Mark 11, 15 to 19. And what's going on here is it's the day after Palm Sunday. And Mark's Gospel tells a story of Jesus entering the temple courts in Jerusalem. And he angrily drives out all the stallholders who were selling items in order to sacrifice at inflated prices. Absolutely, Mia. And he was setting up what we would know as kind of bureau de changes. So visiting worshippers could pay the temple tax in the local currency. And what we see is this remarkable display of righteous anger by Jesus. Anger at the way power is misused. Anger at unmistakable injustice. Anger against those who monetize God. Anger when prayer is replaced by profit. There's a wonderful but quite disturbing painting by the Filipino artist Lina Pontebon, and it's called The Angry Jesus. I encourage you to Google it and use it to help you reflect on this part of Jesus' story. And I'll write the name of the artist and the Angry Jesus in the description of this video so you can refer to it. And in this painting, Jesus is angrily pointing at the viewer. And it begs the question, can Jesus' anger be directed towards us? Perhaps the greatest danger for us is when apathy replaces anger. Apathy when we see the misuse of power. Apathy at injustice. Apathy when prayer is sidelined because we're just focused on making profit. When Jesus cleanses the courts, he matches his anger with action. And that clear out creates space for him to teach the crowds and to allow the temple to at least temporarily return to being a place of prayer. Now, I asked you to have a black bin bag to hand. This is just a regular, ordinary bin bag. And as we engage with Jesus' story this week, my challenge for you today is to have a bit of a clear out. Now, most of us have extra time on our hands at the moment. And so I invite you and challenge you to pick that cupboard or the drawer that's full of junk. Or get out into the garage or the shed. If you're feeling especially brave, head up into the loft and have a clear out of rubbish. And as you do this, use the time to think about the things that obstruct you from focusing on God. What's the rubbish in your life that needs clearing? It could be things that you spend an unnecessary amount of time on. A while ago, I deleted a load of apps from my phone and my iPad because I was not only just wasting time on them, but they'd become such a distraction that I'd be thinking about them when I wasn't even using them. It could be reflecting upon where we've allowed apathy to replace righteous anger and thinking about how we might act to speak out. If you feel the finger of Christ pointing towards you, stop, seek his forgiveness, and resolve to make changes. When you've identified these things, it might be helpful to write down the negatives on one bit of paper and the changes that you're going to make on the other. Throw the negatives in your bin bag, tie it up and chuck it out. You'll then have a list of positive resolves left to help you respond to this part of Jesus' story. That's my reflection and challenge and encouragement for you today. May God bless you in the rest of your day, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another reflection. And don't forget tomorrow morning to have some perfume or some aftershave to hand. Thanks, guys.